Eti John Kuma, he was intentionally poisoned. And he's aware. This issue of poisoning is the MPP Mudabe. Honorable Appiah Kudi was poisoned.
But you have not stated the event. Was it suspected poisoning?
Well, that's what I was told, that I had some poison.
Okay.
I was told. But I had gone through some treatment and I'm fine.
It took Dr. Biwa Yakwe and Meka so that you will know that I got the information, man.
You see, I had talked to my PA, the last person, before I slept. When I started having the attack, I struggled to get my phone and call my PA because it was the last number I called. He came with the NADMO director in my village, the constituency, and they put me in a vehicle to the hospital in Spain.
Like what?
And like the whole party virtually in my constituency were against me, rather campaigning for the independent candidate.
As in your executives?
Yes, all my executives, all of them, except 1 or 2 or 3 of them.
Poisonous also ewo NPP amanyukoni ma. Emerimi Captain Smart ebeka ho asem na ne enim say Captain and nsensem no ebi na work na so na de Captain can collect your stone because asem na wakan no nipa obo ni din say MPP for poison no wabebo ono akasa abesi so abeka se ane ampa nipa be ya ha Mako Life Media. Subscribe, like, and share video no from our from. And if the Captain Smart say very vocal, can sem na America crack a bit no now can say MPP amanyukoni one sorry I can say one pet Ken for we as finance minister no MPP from pen you be aka bom a poison warm ama erade de omo for fear ma omutime etenkwam na obobo bi mudin me to say won to me and the Appiah Kudi and I just saw MP John Kuma edin na yan shadam funny serious sir.
Eti John Kuma, he was intentionally poisoned. And he's aware. I can tell you the date and time John Kuma called India. Not where they were India. Where were brutal. This issue of poisoning is the MPP Mudabe. Honorable Appiah Kudi was poisoned. It took Dr. Biwa Yakwe and Meka so that you will know that I got the information, man. Sir Doctor didn't share Honorable Appiah Kudi. They didn't know person poison Appiah Kudi. Appiah Kudi in person by bribe, guarantee. But Appiah Kudi anje. So Appiah Kudi was poisoned. Mena me catch now. Or special assistant to be a bema me mondi. Where we need to friend. MPs na. Moya imagine say mon peke no foriata no. Monye careful. MPs when lose seat still are careful. And the Appiah Kudi go to hospital and some doctor they catch them and they say, Honorable, you had just 3 minutes to go away. And the Appiah Kudi, niyam share no. And the Appiah Kudi bisano. What no man friend say me na me kind. Yeah, the Appiah Kudi go do hospital. One no Johnson Emma, or Nia Emma, or Tintesua Emma, Nemfe Atai, or Humia and Siso, ni minimum array, and the Appiah Kudi on no Monsieur Voltec bottle not Cassiano, on a tray at a time, still an minimum array. Somebody should ask him some more. And the Appiah Kudi, and when the catch out say, and Nipa, or contested no. He was given $1 million by some people. Delegates of over 560. He paid every single delegate 3,000 Ghana cedis just to say onto and the Appiah Kudi. Because the amount of poison still up upon him. Me na me cancer mo. Me we so memo evidence. Me we memo evidence. I am only asking a very simple question. Former Tafo MP, Minister of Evaluation and Monitoring. What killed him? What killed Osei Akoto? What killed him? Then a man here by force. All of a sudden, Tim no call. And then they call me Wafano. What killed him? I am asking another question. Did Sir John truly died of COVID? Patoya COVID. Ne kum Sir John ana. Go and ask Maxwell Kofi Juma what he's battling. But Andy Appiah Kudi there, minim on your tiase, he can answer for himself. He was poisoned. Yeah, man, poison so undi. Andi Appiah Kudi. Na oye lucky. Sa doctor no. And the Sevi and the Appiah Kudi. By now wewu. The leader of the men at 88. Men are me catch them. This issue of poisoning MPP is the same way they are poisoning the development and the future of this country. These guys, only God knows what they are capable of doing. Meme body ama onipa ya poison no akobisa no. Andi Appiah Kudi number 1. John Kuma number 2. Even Tema to me number 3. You think we don't know? We know. They will poison you. Bisa the Appiah Kudi, bisa John Kuma, bisa Chema to me. You think we don't know? We know.
The Enen and the Appiah Kudi of Asante Achima Kondot and were losing no seats to an independent candidate. Up to the noon to Akase Ampa. Some time ago, ya poison now when she had Dr. Phobia and ka asem fanas.
Is it possible that because you did not see through this Ken must go, that's why people wanted you out?
Well, let me not be hypocritic.
Yeah.
My own government has pursued me in diverse ways after our advocacy.
Okay.
And that is for a fact. And let me put it on record today that even my life at some point in time was in danger.
Really?
Yes.
How so?
And I have suffered some ailment through the period, got treated, though I was fortunate. And I thank God that I'm still alive. But I also thank the American institutions for providing me with some level of security support.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that. But your government is in power.
It doesn't matter. It is the air that is blowing. The air doesn't know who is behind the air. So I don't know who is behind the air, but I have suffered a lot out of the advocacy.
This Ken must go thing.
It is not something that just passed. Mm-hmm. Somebody was hurt. And those people who thought that they were hurt needed to punish. And the kind of punishment that I went through, somebody is talking in the media and mentioning names that are correct. You call a doctor's name on air, it is correct. You call a hospital's name, it is correct. You call a treatment process, it is correct. You see, you call attempts at lifting me up from a hospital, it is correct.
But you have not stated the event. Was it suspected poisoning?
Well, that's what I was told, that I had some poison.
Okay.
I was told. But I had gone through some treatment and I'm fine.
And now you're hale and hearty?
I am very fine.
But it sounded like a small project. You didn't even get him removed in the first place anyway.
Yes, yes.
And it didn't succeed.
When you attempt to attack people's integrity, it's a dangerous, enterprise. So you have to be careful. And I've always been careful. If you talk to my PA, he tells you that I don't even eat from outside. It was just on the occasion that I...
You did once?
Once.
No, I'm not sure what that means, please. Because you're talking about what happened to you.
Yes.
You were on admission.
Yes.
At a hospital.
Yes.
And there were attempts to take you out of that hospital.
Yes.
For a better hospital or what?
To lift me from that place into, probably bring me to Accra. And we were warned that I should not go. I should not use that medium of travel to come to Accra. So my wife decided that and at the time I couldn't take care of myself because I wasn't that conscious to take care of myself. But my wife refused the offer. So I did not come. So I stayed there for close to 7 days. And, somehow, God worked miraculously, so I don't know how I came out. And you see, when I was taken to the hospital at, 2 a.m., my PA, you see, I had talked to my PA, the last person, before I slept. When I started having the attack, I struggled to get my phone and call my PA because it was the last number I called. Mm-hmm. He came with the NADMO director in my village, the constituency, and they put me in a vehicle to the hospital, near the hospital. And this doctor was my, or he's still my doctor. So he went there and he gave me. Then from there, I didn't see a thing until I heard a call, Honorable. I said, yes, doc. Then he comes, he says, I said, oh, it is daylight now. He says, this is the third day.
Oh, I see.
So all the things that happened, I was told.
Period. Yeah.
I was told about the attempt to lift and all that. I was told. But that is the end of the story because it got me to be careful now. So
I'm glad you're better.
Yes, I'm better. I'm better. Very well. I had circumstances that made it difficult for me to campaign.
Like what?
And like the whole party virtually in my constituency were against me, rather campaigning for the independent candidate.
As in your executives?
Yes, all my executives, all of them, except 1 or 2 or 3 of them. And the support from external forces that came, I couldn't, have survived them.
I mean, how is it possible that your own party was against you?
Maybe I got punished for being who I am. So people also thought that I was not as partisan as they expected. But
really?
That is me, yes. What is wrong for me, and my advocacy is not about political parties. In fact, I serve a nation, and my intention is to serve my nation. And if I want to contribute to society, I want to contribute positively to society, not to do the things that will otherwise bring me glory unduly and get society to suffer. No, I won't do that.
These external forces, are they within your party or outside your party?
The forces within the party are much stronger than the forces outside
the party. Okay, I see.
Unfortunately.
Who are these more powerful people?
Yes, but you don't know that I was an endangered species, that I ought to have been taken out at the primaries when it didn't succeed. They said, by all means.
When you and your people wanted to remove Kelo Furata?
Well, it is not.
Is that why people were chasing
something that
you?
we wanted to remove him? We thought that at the point in time, we needed a change in the finance ministry. Mm-hmm. So it was an honest appreciation of this situation. And the advocacy was planned, and I was the one chosen to do the advocacy on behalf of the group. You understand? So I became a target of attack because people saw me as being not responding to the expectations of my party.
But Kelo Furata was indeed removed before your primaries.
Yes, but will they, forgive you for what they call sins of the generation? They won't.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
You see, they won't forgive you. So I knew the hands were chasing me, but I thought that I'd give it a try. I'll do my best.
Was there a lot?
I have no regrets whatsoever for being the advocate on that occasion. I have no regrets. I'll do it again because that is what I believed in at the time. And it was a prayer that we put before the president. And indeed, we were within the Constitution. We had every opportunity and right to do so. So we did it within the Constitution to let the president understand that we are picking information from our constituencies that the hardship is getting unbearable, and it is because of the input from the finance ministry that people are facing those challenges. So let's just get him out and get somebody in so that at least the confidence that they will bring may even affect the economic progression. Somehow, people did not understand us and thought that, but if at all, I didn't do it for myself. I did it for the group. So it was just unfortunate that I became a target as a person. But some of my people too were targeted, and indeed, what we saw on occasions where people were throwing monies about, trying to remove, and they succeeded in removing some of my colleagues. They did not succeed in my case, but they said you need to fight again. And
okay,
I couldn't survive the next fight.
The next fight.
All.
New Patriotic Party. Now, so people they do. Now, so. Hey. Abusia. Me kan sam kesi. Chan yonima semka. Osenana wasumwa. Because anoko patra se bia na ma be serve me. Any court sika. Ensino asem wanyina no. Information I want train. And I'm myself very report amount. Minim honna leech be ha. My good life. If you subscribe like it. I share video from me di edit Samelda.